still perturbed by the necessity of drinking.
We have established that drinking is essential to maintain our disguise.
We've been briefed. What have you learned about human understanding of outside world? Sharad?
The Indians do not seem too interested in beings from other world, apart from their mythology anyways. There is some mention of aliens in their scriptures, but no recent attempts have been made to communicate off-world.
Хорошо. What do you have to report, Lao? Lao, you had a year to prepare this report, but we have a limited amount of time for these discussions. Please, share quickly.
The Chinese have traveled outside Earth, but not farther than their own moon.
Tom?
There's a general interest in outer space and the possibility of life beyond Earth. Some humans are still obsessing over this transmission we sent in their year of 1977. They refer to it as the WOW signal. NASA seems to be the authority on all things extraterrestrial. However, some small groups believe that the government knows more but conceals that knowledge.
I'm familiar with NASA. They're cooperating with Russians and Chinese in International Space Station. Russia has its own space program too, although it's limited in scope. More research is suggested. I encourage all of you to learn as much as you can in your next Earth year.
So how's China?
Everyone there seems to be obsessed with this art called Kung Fu. I might try and learn it.
That sounds like a good idea.
No, it does, really it does.
I feel like it's good for us to invest in the culture of the places that we have found ourselves in.
Maybe we should learn Kung Fu.
That would be very exciting.
That would be very exciting.
What do you think?
Well, it is very violent, but yeah, I suppose we could do it.
You get to do backflips and like run over buildings and stuff.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years since we arrived. What have you all learned?
Oh, I have a presentation.
What's the presentation about?
Just watch.
What in the hell was that?
It's called Bollywood.
Oh, so it's a ripoff of America's Hollywood.
No, it's just a name. It means nothing.
I'm just saying you could be more original.
Lao, what do you have to report?
Even after 2 years, the language has been quite difficult to maintain. It's too loud. Everyone keeps shouting at each other, even when they aren't angry. And there's also a lot of history which shapes the way people treat each other. It's quite interesting. The food is good though.
It's good that you mentioned food. Are you all remembering to eat the 3 meals? It is essential to maintain our disguise.
I've been making sure to eat in the presence of others. However, I feel that your restrictions have been limiting my research.
I'll say it again. Under no circumstances are we allowed to consume alcohol.
The Americans consume it in all social gatherings. It limits my ability to blend in.
Alcohol is not a necessity. The water is.
Russia has its share of alcohol, as I'm sure you've figured out. But one thing that is very noticeable is Russia's sense of nationalism. They're very proud people. They do not react well to threats, especially from Americans.
Even though we consider North Korea as an ally, I do not think North Korea should be trusted. Their nuclear capabilities and their unstable leadership renders them a massive threat to China and to other countries.
Thank you for your report. Who else has something to discuss?
I still think we should be able to drink.
Sharad?
I mean, seriously, I want to be able to watch a game of soccer while having a beer or drinking some whiskey.
What soccer? Oh, you mean football?
No, I mean soccer.
If no one else has anything to report, I say we call it a year. So who wants to start?
I vote against the football kit.
You mean soccer jersey?
It's called football. You play with your feet.
Football is one of the greatest American sports. Soccer's the best you could try to do to compete.
Can't believe it's been a year and you're still going on about this.
Typical American. Your way or the highway. Is that the saying?
You're goddamn right.
America's not always right, Tom. Do we need to remind you about Vietnam?
Or Iraq?
Or Gulf War?
Afghanistan?
Guys, come on.
I knew it!
You think you can just do whatever you want? You guys are always teaming up against me. You think you can just do whatever you want? You're not the leader. I don't know who told you you were in charge, but you're not. You think that
Thirsty? Did you forget your flask?
Shut up, Stalin.
What the heck? Do you think you can just do whatever you want? You guys are always teaming up against me. You tell me I can't drink alcohol. You drink alcohol. You never drink alcohol.
It's football, for God's sake. You shut up. You always drink alcohol. Every time you're the one who's ruining this. Every time you're the one who rush.
Hungry?
Yeah, I could eat.
This is really good, Lau.
I hate